So, continuation of our report. Number 9 is narrative of the incident. So, what is narrative of the incident? On the second page of the blotter form, the facts of this incident should be narrated by the complainant, and it contains a narrative of what happened answering the 5 W's and 1 H. So, kung ikaw ay isang police or ikaw yung na-assign sa isang incident as complainant, first question mo is using 5H 5 W's and 1 H. So, ibig sabihin ng 5 W's, ito yung who, sino, what, ano, then when, kailan, where, saan, and why. Bakit, and how, at paano. Ito yung 1H. So, sa ganitong paraan is mas madali nating makuha yung information from the complainant. So, number 10 is, next is importance of the signature. So, it is a mandatory requirement that at the end of the narration of every incident, the duty of officer who recorded the incident shall place his or her signature in the complainant certifying the correctness of the narration. Likewise, the last line of the paper should indicate that nothing follows. So, importance of the signature, it should be indicated the signature of the duty officer. So, para mas maging imposible siya, need siya ng signature of the duty of officer para effective yung isang narration ng complainant or ang complaint ng complainant. So, number 11 is incident recorded transaction receipt. So, incident recorded, transaction received. After the form is authenticated, an incident record transaction receipt cut from the lower end of the IRF is given to the complainant who confirms that the reporting person had completed a transaction with the police office concerned and reported an incident. So, incident record transaction receipt, kung makikita natin sa police report, sa form niya, may sa last part may naka-indicate doon kung saan pwedeng i-cut yung paper sa last part sa police report. So, IRF, meaning pala ng IRF is incident record form. So, ayun, yung sa last part ng record form, doon mo pwedeng i-cut ang incident record transaction receipt. The next is number 12, maintenance of the official blotter, police blotter. So, for purposes of standardization, all stations should only maintain an official police blotter and one official police blotter IRF. So, nakalagay dito is all kind of police blotter is isa lang. Walang nagkakaiba kahit saan, kahit saan police station ka pumunta is may isang mukha lang ng isang blotter form or IRF. As such it is discouraged and it is henceforth unauthorized that logbook, notebook of any other materials be used. So, next is the number 13, turnover to police investigator. Thereafter, it is a duty of the police officer who is in charge of the police blotter to lodge the complainant to the proper investigator who will handle the case. So, next, pagkatapos ni police officer ay ilalodge ni police officer si complainant doon sa proper investigation na. Kung pagkatapos ng complaint ng isang complainant, ipapasa na ni police officer yung complete complainant sa proper investigator. Then the investigator should review the complainant on the nature of his complaint and ensure that all entries therein are complete to prevent duplication and relieve the complainant from repeating his narration. So parang bumabalik lang na sa sa kung anong ginawa ni police officer o ng isang officer, ay gano'n din gagawin ni investigator. Mag-ask ulit, tapos si complainant mag-narrate ulit. So number 14 is supporting documents. Supporting your documents, check the necessary documents in support of the complaint. If needed, if there are documents submitted, the same shall be attached and will form part of the IRF. So, dito supporting documents, check documents with the support of the complainant if he needed. So, si investigator is magbuo siya ng mga questions if need ang help ni complainant sa isang narration ng isang complainant. So pwedeng tawagin ni investigator si complainant para maka-help sa kanya to support sa mga documents kung may pagkakaiba ba or may naiba ba. Then number 15 is accuracy of the report. Accuracy of the report. So make sure that all the information gathered is truthful and exact its document. So it is sabotable na accuracy kung yung report is tama ba, hindi ba siya haka-haka lang or nakuha lang sa tabi-tabi. Then itong 50 is accuracy of the report is sabotable na truthful ba, tama ba yung mga ni-narrate ng isang narrator or ng complainant. So ayun. So 16 amendments of the report. So amendments of the report, in the event that the complainant desires to amend or make supplemental of his complaint, the investigator shall inform the office in charge of the blotter to make the necessary correction in state therein that it amends of supplement previous report and shall place the signature both the complainant and the officer in the charge of the blotter. So if the complainant want to amend or change or nasa idugang or ibalik sa nasa idugang sa maong report or may na ba siya nakulangan ba siya sa report sa among officer. So si investigator is yang pabalikon si complainant dito sa police sa officer para sa buntong gustong ipausab ni complainant. Office in charge that blotter para i-change ang mga correction ni complainant. So next is procedure on recording incident report in the police blotter. So ibig sabihin nito is ang pagkakasunod-sunod procedure ng pag-record sa isang insidente. So una, number 1 is recording of the crime incident from the IRF to the police blotter. So para ang ibig sabihin nito is after the transaction with the reporting person has been concluded, the crime incident report recorded in the IRF shall be transcribed and entered into the police blotter. So para mas maging effective siya na maging police blotter or mapasaka siya, then yun. So is check muna is incident record form or IRF para ma-proceed yung para ma-proceed sa police blotter. And then for those police stations equipped with the crime incident reporting system, popularly known as the e-blotter, the design crime registrar will likewise enter the design crime registrar will likewise enter record in the system PNP 2014. So next is number 2, blotter procedure in a walk-in com- complaint reporter concerning women and children concerned this WC or WCPD. So, ito is upon arrival of a walk-in complainant at the police station. The desk officer or DO will courteously greet the complainant, reportee, and will ask the same of the nature of his or her complaint. So, the DO will make an assessment of the complaint report out of the narration given by the complainant reportee. The next is if the complainant falls under the WCPD concern, the DO will assess the victim complainant directly to the duty of investigator of WCPD for proper disposition. So WCPD ito is only mag-guide sa isang complainant. Ang trabaho ng WCPD is guide sa complainant then into investigator. So number 3, is a blotter procedure of crime incident if the suspect is arrested. So upon arrival of the arresting officer arrested suspect and complainant to the police station, the DO will assess the nature of complaint or what crime, infraction of the law the arrested suspect committed and if there is need for follow-up of the case. So in this case, there is no need for follow-up. The DO will refer the arrested suspects then to the fingerprint technicians for booking procedure. So the DO will issue IRTR to the victim complainant or complainant. And then the DO will refer the case of the duty investigator for investigation, including evidence or pieces of evidence or for proper disposition. The IRF will be forwarded to the CIS for CIRS. So, yung incident record form is forward siya sa SIS. SIS for CIRS. So last is number 4, which is blotter procedure for crime incident in emergency cases. So ibig sabihin is the DO will ask for the initial data of incidents from the duty station, tactical operations center or STAC. For example, the fire dragnet arrival of VIP, etc. Then ang initial data will be logged in the blotter book. Tapos the information will be relayed to the COP officer of the day or chief of office concerned and other officer regarding the incident event. So, if necessary, the DO will officially dispatch the concerned police personnel such as Special Reaction Unit or SRU, tapos SWAT, and then police community, then present PCP personnel, tapos follow-up operatives, investigator, etc. log in the blotter book to respond to a particular police assistance of crime scene. And the DO will record all details of the incident that transpired within the area of responsibility of the police station for future reference. That's all.